they quit. Yes, they see the season's over because we sitting at the banquet. I said I called game. It didn't matter that I banked it. See top 10, believe me, I already don't want to go to riding by like NASCAR, baby. They put me in control. Then I'm putting the ball in the hole in Vegas. Be the reason putting she stripped up all the time. Now she got no choice but run the stroke. Trying to double the score. Who that other underdog? When dice on the roll, I know it's craps and that's it. No blackjack. Try to say no cat was found with a black hat and he had them firecrackers and no was a black cat. Las Vegas SDK. They wonder where Niko at. Cosmopolitan Chandelier. I'm not afraid to say I'm whack. Palazzo Powe, and that's why we bringing it back. Like, how could you let all of this pass you by? Streaming TikToks, half a meal on the fly, and now you can eat half a meal on the fly, but you flying over the mountains out with your wife. How could you? Let all of this pass you by. Seen a lot. Oh, they about to let me sing, and it's not. Hey, you ain't even gotta know my name. Tesla rapping. Oh, I ain't wrong, but now just know I'm putting it all up in a song. All up in a song till I'm gone. We just passing through, I ain't home, so they wonder how I'm traveling out in Disney 1 week. Then I'm out in Las Vegas, no lost wages. I can even speak. And I'm glad that you watching, but we know who is on the throne. Jesus Christ, and we passing through. We not home, and the gates of hell cannot prevail against this zone. Skyline. We in flight. Yo. Where y'all go? Mr. Fox, what's up? How's it going? Hope y'all can hear me. That's why we in flight. Vegas, MIA, Orlando, every state. They want to bring a piece of it. Just want to thank you for jumping on, hopping on. Like I said, we still working on the formats and the build of it all. But we're gonna get there. Good. I'm doing well, man. For real. Blessed. Been tired. To be real, I've been like really tired. Just for like a week, though. I've been tired for a week. And but just thankful. And I mean, as you see what we're doing here and what the title of all this is, play it safe. That's why we out here for real. So we're gonna officially get into it. I want to thank the Lord for the opportunity, the breath, and the wisdom and knowledge to get up here and speak. When I know a lot of people aren't with it, think I'm not qualified, want to see my degree. I'm just going to be real and tell y'all I'm ordained of Christ and not man. So everything you hear me say, and when I speak on this, I truly want to be led. So I try to set moderators and things like that so we could really just... Well, first of all, I want y'all to have a peaceful zone where you can come into, where you don't feel like anything you say on here, somebody can attack it, somebody can judge it, another viewer respond to your comment with some more trash. We don't do that here. We are not going to do that here. That's not the type of channel we have or are building. But thank y'all for real for coming through and not playing it safe. So let's get into playing it safe. Some of you know, I was able to take a couple trips out to Vegas, and we know what it's known for. It's had many nicknames: Sin City, Lost Wages, the City of Sin, sort of like Sin City, all that. But we know what people go there to do mostly. I'm not gonna say everybody, and mainly, but people go to gamble. And I actually saw a TikTok today. Y'all might know the guy. He does these. So what do you do for a living? He asked them. People have these really nice exotic cars. And he's got like 10 million followers. And just what was surprising to me was like people wanted to get asked by him. They wanted to meet him in real person. Like, man, I've been watching you. And then it's like, I can't believe it's you. And it's like, it's sort of like a pat on the back too. Like, I'm driving one of them cars. And, you know, he noticed it. But one of the guys that he actually had on there this past week had won the lottery. He said his mom won the lottery.
and she won $3.2 billion, like, which is just, that's unreal. I mean, most people would want them, they'd take 3.2 million. But it caused me to think on this, and to be able to go here. I'm sure that when she was going for that 3.2 billion, let me be correct with a B, billion, she was ready to leave it all on the table, to risk it all. I honestly believe that a lot of us have had money in our life, but I'm pretty sure that we haven't really stared $3.2 billion in the face. 900. We almost there. Mr. Fox, we almost at 900 too. They ready to get that 900 minutes. 900 minutes of straight, unadulterated freestyle. We just gonna go through and not play it safe. For real. She didn't play it safe, and she hit the winnings. And he said that his mother gave him $1.7 billion. Like, she gave him over half, which led me even deeper into see that she was investing her funds. And she pretty much doubled her winnings just off top. So playing it safe. Almost there. Yeah, let's go. We're going to get it. So hopefully we can go ahead and get it up. We had a good jump this week. The last couple of days, we had a good jump. So I thank y'all for not playing it safe. So what do I mean by playing it safe? They say, oh, Niko, you claim to follow Christ and you're a gambler. I am not a gambler. I go toward leadings where I believe I'm supposed to be. I do believe that we have Christ followers, believers that, shout out for the likes, y'all, for real. Angelo, what up? Shout out. I hope you're doing well. Talked to you about a week now, so I hope all's going well. Thank y'all for the likes. And for real, we're not going to play it safe. We're going to go ahead and jump in here. So I know there's some Christ followers, believers that are on the stock market, participating in the stock market. So maybe they just have that insight and they can continue to grow and they haven't seen losses. But we're not out here to like, oh, let's gamble. That is not what we're doing. We are out here for love. First of all, we love people. We enjoy being around people and just having conversations with people. A lot of people want to go ahead and unroll the package of work and beat. And we don't beat. We don't beat over here. What we do is have true conversations. We try to sharpen iron. We try to love God and love one another like we love ourselves. So with that in mind, we don't try to beat people in business. Shout out to Chi-Town, the Shy. Boy, y'all are totally incredible. When I was totally trying to be in the working field, some of these job offers would just be lovely right now. But I thank you. I would love to come up and meet with y'all and do some things, and just see where we could go from that. I am not in the avenue of looking and searching for 900 gang. Let's get it. I'm not searching for like a job where I have to report to every day outside of what I do, because I truly have finally got to where I'm coming out of the abundance of my heart with it, and not feeling like I need to please somebody. I know who I need to please, and I definitely try to work on that and do that daily. And that's back to the plan that's safe. I've been making videos for quite some time. And I'm just going to be real. I've been shooting air balls. I had been shooting air balls for years. Finally got in the gym and got the proper workout, got the proper training that I needed to come on out here. And we're not playing it safe anymore. And a lot of people really want to get to an understanding of what I do. You got to go back through some of these older videos. We are really moving on now. We definitely want to continue to get the content out. So let me know. We'll be doing things on the fly. No, yeah. Working for real, working. We go 1 hour that way, 2 hours that way. You know whatnot, and it's one thing to go an hour some way or 2 hours some way, but we don't really sleep much doing that. And I know people say sleep this, you need 8 that, and I've just never been a person to get 8 hours of sleep. And I would say it's from some of the situations I've been in. Be real with y'all. In the jail and prison system, you'll be a very light sleeper. Every noise, every crack, creak, you're hopping up, you're ready to go. And they say, hey, I mean, they're saying that a lot of people that been in jail and prison are coming down with PTSD. And I know it's certain people say it was reserved for certain groups, but I do believe it's real. I do not believe that I suffer from anything like that. And if you do, I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with that. Mr. Fox, shout out on the work. For real, we working. We be working. And like I said, if you are exhausted and worn out, I pray and hope that you get. I wake up to anything, for real. I wake up to anything. Mr. Fox, I get up, I hear a noise, I hear that. And I guess, like, unlike normal people, I just don't go back to sleep. I'm still up. And then I like to work. I like to get in the studio. I like to work on videos, work on edits. I like to respond to some comments. I like to read. Definitely not playing it safe. And when I say, yeah, Angelo, it's always a blessing to wake up and hear a beautiful thunderstorm or see some lightning storm, unless it's too close. But for real, so I just want to walk you through like the last month. So for the last month, about a month, we really started to pivot, and we were able to get a few buckets on the content tip. Shout out y'all that was tagging in Disney, hashtagging Goofy. We were really able to just go ahead and get a whole nother genre and niche of people that wanted to come and support. And then we were able to go and take the trip to Disney, which more of that is coming. We were able to do that, go to Vegas, and videos are coming for that. And shout out y'all in the comments too. Try to keep an eye on them. Don't want to just over talk some stuff. And just to really go out there, and just like I say, I'm a very observant person. I love to observe. I love to see people and, you know, how they get it. I, Lord willing, will not be around for that tournament. I do see it being very exciting, though. I hear that people are going to be coming from all types of places, so it should be some pretty good basketball played out there. So you should definitely give it a shot, Angelo. You never know. I was definitely going to be there until I realized I had a conflict of interest on dates. So I will not be there, but would definitely hope to see some updates and footage from people that are there. Pardon me, y'all. I don't want to gross you out. So just go ahead and put that back there. But shout out y'all for the likes too. I mean, it's a good video, like on a normal day when we get thousands of views. So thank y'all. Just want to go, if I could speak to the young men real quick. I just want to let you know that I am a only son of 3 sisters, single parent home, raised by my mother. And so I was raised around women. Yeah, water break. Yeah, got to stay hydrated on it, Mr. Fox, for real. I was raised around women, and you know, being the only guy in a situation, you could kind of see that it might be hard to be that male that you are. And I know today in this culture, men are somewhat penalized for some toughness, some action. I have to grab some of y'all. Hold on. Just being on some man type stuff. I was raised playing sports, just like really a gladiator out here, football, basketball, track. So we were tough. Your coaches would get up in you, pause when we weren't on our stuff. Shout out, y'all, for real on the like. Shout out. Thank you. We gonna talk the real. Like I said, for the males out here, I know y'all got, you want to be this way, and then you get knocked down and told this. No, I appreciate you, Mr. Fox. I'm gonna be the real. I'm trying to get to everybody. I'm not trying to please anybody, but I got some real stuff I gotta speak for real. Men are having trouble being men because just what's going on right now in the world. And pardon me, y'all. Pardon me. My apologies, but on the real, just back with it. Just knowing young men out here are struggling to. I'm gonna be real. A lot of young men are in single mother situations, similar to what I am, and I believe one of my mom's biggest fears was me getting caught by the law, and it's what happened. Not that she suspected that I was on anything, but just not having the guidance of a male. And Father's Day was just yesterday, and I had a conversation with a few females that were like, I didn't want to hear Happy Father's Day. Don't come telling me Happy Father's Day. I'm not a man. I'm not a father. I can't do the things a man can do as far as teaching. I'm the mother. And I respect that on the real. That's real. That's some real stuff that need to be said right now. Because Angelo, you had a single dad. So see, you might be super hard. You might be super hardcore. Because you see, just how men work. I believe that we need a balance. It is definitely a blessing to have both parents in the home. I wasn't blessed with that situation, but I was blessed. I'm blessed because I do realize the battles my mom fought to raise a young man and me. Y'all see me, y'all come and y'all support me. Angelo, Mr. Fox, and some of y'all other viewers, y'all know me. I'm not the easiest all the time because I don't play it safe. But I also believe when we have that insight and we have someone that is encouraging us and speaking into our life, like, hey, look, I've been on this road. Don't do that. But what I want to say to the young men is don't play it safe right now at this point. A lot of things are getting jumbled up. I know we're caught into people's rights. I was asked earlier on TikTok Q&A about what do I think about the WNBA. Well, what I think about the WNBA is I believe that they're very talented women. I believe that they don't get, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Correct. There's like a iCarly intro line to that. It's like, there's no chance unless you take one, or risk unless you take one, something like that. We know iCarly's trending. Well, I see what DDG did on that iCarly track too, so we know. And then it's on like Netflix or something right now. So, but for real, those shots that you don't take, you gonna miss, and they might be detrimental shots. And so, speaking to the young men that especially, come from situations that I do and want to really take care of their family and break a generational curse. Playing it safe is not going to do it. It's not. And I'm not saying we need to be out here being wild. That is absolutely not what I'm saying. Don't break the law. Don't go out here and do anything illegal, but do all that is right in your profession, in your business, and what you're doing. I know people that party. What about the work, though? I honestly believe that there's going to be time for you to celebrate. But what about the work, though? Playing it safe to me, oh, it's the weekend, so we gotta, that's playing it safe, because maybe you didn't even have a good week. And so I just want to talk to the men that you know, get knocked down, slapped down for being kind of manly, kind of like, you know what, I'm just gonna walk in there and tell her she going with me, without being on some sexist type view stuff, because you know, the men that really moved it and shaked it in my life were the men, the guys that were honest. You got women out here saying, you know, normally this isn't me. And when you've heard 20 women say that, I guess what you can say, the common denominator is a lie, because you might be shocked the first time, but then you start hearing this. And then that's what I say. So a man gets penalized for actually being what he showed to be. And, you know, they want us to work and build and do all this. But, you know, when we come home, we got to, you know, we supposed to be the head of our houses, and we get a structure. A lot of people want to talk to me about when men aren't in the church. That's a loaded statement, though. Sorry, y'all. That's a loaded statement, though, because when men aren't in the church, then what? Like, I know there's a bunch of things they say should happen in the church, and then there's certain things written in the word that say certain people shouldn't do. But then when certain men go in and see certain people doing those things, you hear what I'm saying, right? They dip out, and then they throw the stat on you like, when fathers aren't in the church, the whole family suffers. The family's most likely not to, but if we were doing it correctly, the men would be there. The men have found that all their jobs have been given away to the opposition. And you can read between that however you want to, but I'm just being real. What are you dealing with? What are some of your battles out here? Holler, Mr. Fox. Have a good evening, too. Sure appreciate you being so active on here. We're going to hit 900, and you're going to see it's going to be a whole nother ball game. So thankful for you. We are coming close. We got about 7 minutes left, too, before we head out, Lord willing. But, like, for real. So I want to encourage the men to go ahead and step out and be men. We don't operate the same way as women. I'm just going to be real. This ain't no sexist stuff and ain't no real stuff. I know women don't want to go out here and be running around with a camera and a bunch of zones where the guys just being guys, because then you're going to have all these stories like, oh, they're pigs or this and this. But, you know, I do understand, as a man that's been to college, how guys can get. I do know how, you know, men don't really want to be told what to do, you know, from somebody that, man, Angelo, prayers for real, for that situation. Especially when someone passes that was really an influence in our life. That's tough. When I was starting to mature more, that's when my pops had passed. And I felt like a knucklehead for the grudges that I kind of held, thinking that, you know, why wouldn't he want to be in my life? And just understanding that he had a lot going on. He had a lot going on as a man. He had many children. And I would never try to offend my siblings or anything like that off top. But I had some questions, and maybe you got to spend some time with him, and I didn't. So I'm left with question marks. And if you're not sharing with me, playing it safe, because it might open up some wounds for you, I gotta go from how I arrive at it. And I'm not trying to make anybody angry or mad or anything, but we've been blessed with the platform. We've been blessed because we've been in the race. We have not been playing it safe. When I was getting 0 views, 1 view, 2 views, I would get ridiculed, I would get clowned, but I was encouraged because in this world where they teach you to put everybody's concerns first, you got to be able to get that beam out of your eye before you can get a speck out of someone else's. So yeah, it is awesome to, lay down and help somebody. But if you can't even help yourself, you're not helping anybody. So that's why I say I just challenge men to try to be men out here and just get to the point where you're able to hear and speak on it. A lot of people make judgment on men, but they not men. So you see what I'm saying? A lot of people say things about men but aren't men. You should have did this. I made you this list. You didn't work on it. Guys know, we know what we got to do. And like I said, this ain't no sexist rant. This ain't nothing for YouTube to try to shut me down. I'm just speaking the real. We've been in this situation a long time. My wife is not the fair color of me, so I'm shut down and pushed out of box. So I can't speak on issues of my complexion. So what can I speak on? So I'm going to speak on it. I'm not playing it safe. We coming out here. I believe that we're going to do big things. Those that do not play it safe and go ahead and step out on it. But like I said, the narrative can't be written by anybody else anymore. You got to go ahead and step in front of it. There's people in situations that look bad because of the group. Step out of that group. Come out from amongst them and get out here and get it. If you really believe that's what it is, step out from amongst the group and get out here and get it. A lot of people in this group mentality. Yeah, for real. I love all the people out here too. This is a spiritual war. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but the principalities of this evil of what's out here. You know what I'm saying? And people get used. It ain't people, but people get used. We try to really spread a positive message, but sometimes it gets dirty. A lot of people want me to say that I'm perfect. I'm the furthest thing from that. If you're looking for perfect, you're going to have to go ahead and click off. Even though we're about done on the live now for this evening, I want to give y'all the conclusion and the wrap up for this. When you play it safe in baseball, you get Baez plays done to you. You get tricked. You get people trotting down the first baseline while homie about to score a home run because you sleep on the game trying to play it safe. Oh, I would love to get him out because we know who he is in the game. And most people get focused on trying to knock a player off in the game instead of seeing the whole game. Let's see the whole game and stop playing it safe. I use basketball as an analogy. I do not believe I could play forever, but we playing forever as of right now. You can pass too much. You can shoot too much. You can pump fake too much. You can assist others. And that's when we really get into the real stuff. So stop playing it safe, like the bets and get Vegas, where that woman won $3.2 billion and gave over half of it to her son. She obviously wasn't playing it safe, but she knew what the alternative was. A lot of us playing it safe in situations that are crumbling on us. The bank about to move in or they want to do that, and we sitting here playing it safe. Believe me, I know these situations. What are you going to do? They're not going to look out for you. I'm going to be real for you. They're not going to look out for you. What you're going to find is people are going to say a lot of nice things, but when you wake up the next morning and the deadline's that much closer, it's that much closer. You went to sleep on good thoughts and well wishes, but it didn't get the job done because a lot of people are afraid to commit. We need to get out here and commit, be disciplined. What are we celebrating all the time for? I know you're going to say, I just seen your last video when you was in Vegas. You look like you're celebrating. I am just a naturally cheerful person. People say I smile a lot. People say they don't know when I'm hot. You know when I'm hot. You know when I'm hot. People know when I'm not on it. So let's be real and get out here and cut through it. I appreciate y'all. That's 30 minutes in. I hope y'all have subscribed. If you're not, you came this far, you might as well. And to the women out here, I know y'all definitely see it as your time right now too. And but believe me, that man that man also has he got a heart too. He got a soul too. And he definitely doesn't want to be alone. He knows that you know, where the women come from, where they, you know, originally, if you believe in originally, women came from the man's rib. Eve came from Adam's rib. So, you know, y'all part of us. But that extra stress of trying to get a man encouraged and moved up by just being super hard on him ain't gonna get it for you. It ain't gonna get it for you. To come at him wild and all types of offsides ain't gonna get it for you. It may cause a couple more problems for you in the isolation chamber. So, like I said, I do believe husbands should love their wives like Christ loved the church and laid down his life. But wives should also submit to their husband. I know that this is going to turn people off and get them ugly, but I believe it. I believe in the word. I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. So that's how I operate. So if you liked anything about me before I said that, why? Why did you like it? Because you didn't think I had that type of view? But I have those views. I do. I don't believe she's not important. I don't believe that she shouldn't be heard. But we do know that the man is the head of the household. He gonna take the brunt of everything. We know that men like to try to take advantage of women faster than they would try to take advantage of a male. So let's just be real. Let's be real out here. And you know, for the women that's out here trying to manipulate the game, we see you too. It's not gonna work out for you. Maybe they just trying to have some fun for the moment, but most likely you end up alone. And I ain't on no KS type stuff. I'm just speaking the real. And like I said, people don't want me to speak on relationships. I've been in a relationship for a long time. Same person. So I believe I have qualifications in that. If y'all looking for degrees and stuff like that, go pay that $5,000 to $1,000 an hour for them to hear you out. But we gonna speak the real. We are ordained of Christ and not man. And we don't play it safe. We go out here to the gates of hell and proclaim we are in the world and not of it. We go out to serve. We come in to worship. We definitely enjoy fellowshipping. Men, if you want to ask me some things, don't be afraid to hit me up on the gram. Hit me up on TikTok. I think you can send messages on there now. Facebook. We are on Twitter. We are on Twitch. We are on Discord. We out here. So we are thankful for y'all. We are thankful for the women as well, though, because we definitely know that y'all are the homemakers, the helpers, the Sarahs out here. And a lot of time, though, it gets confused. And like I said, if the man is starting to fold down because of something you said, it's because he knows his manness. And believe me, men know what they got to do. We know what we got to do out here. But it's just like another thing being told by somebody that should know us and what we've been through and how the days go. But I'm not making excuses for no man. We got to squad up. We got to level up. We got to get prayed up. We got to be able to protect our family and not feed them out here to these wolves, pretending to be sheep. So I definitely enjoy the time to chop it up with y'all. Like I said, it's love. We love God and we love others. So everybody's included in that. So there's no group that we're bashing in that. And we know it's a certain month. And so, you know, we're going to love like we do every month. And no matter who it is. And we're not out here imposing anything on anyone. If people ask, we let them know. But other than that, we live with our life. We were able to meet people. And it might have been a culture shock to you. But that's why certain people are called for it. Maybe you're called to 2 or 3, and some people called to 10 to 100 million people. And, you know, some people are made for the struggle, and some people are going to come out of the struggle, break generational curses, and shape nations and countries and things like that with the stewardship of their funds, with their 5 talents or their 2 talents, as long as we're not burying our one. So I thank y'all for y'all time. And just y'all coming in. We are not playing it safe. And like I say, women, I know y'all strong. I know y'all bold. I know that y'all, you know, want him on the same page as you. But what if we seen what page he was on? And we talking about men now. We not talking about no little kid type stuff. We talking about men now. So what if we tried to see what page he was on and let him lead? And if the leading don't go, then I know we got something to talk about. But I believe if he really stepping out here trying to lead, he gonna really try to lead, and he gonna be prosperous and successful in the name of the Lord, because we know we gonna need him for the direction. I thought I loved, but I didn't know how to love without having a relationship with Jesus Christ, which is love. Check out John, and he'll give you the message on that. The book of John, about love, about the word being flesh in the beginning. So I thank y'all. I pray that y'all have a blessed day. I pray that you're not playing it safe out here. We are going to do content-oriented things. We don't really just sit. We making videos all day. We editing videos all day. But more than that, we are out here with people all day, every day. If you don't see us, we are probably taking a nap because we ready to come out. It's around the clock with me. And I know people believe I'm getting exhausted and a breakdown's coming. Why don't you pray for me? Pray for me. A breakdown I do not believe is coming because we got the Lord. And so thank y'all. Have a blessed evening. Let's not play it safe. Let's go ahead and step out here in love. Love covers a multitude of sins. I truly believe that. So stop hating. Don't hate first. Soft answer, turn away wrath. A lot of people want to get a smart answer in, smart comment in first. And we're starting to glitch. So it's time to go, y'all. Love, though, for real. Don't be safe, y'all. Let's go, man, get it today. And see you soon. We glitching. Love y'all, though. Let's go. I ain't telling jokes of what they laughing for. I love you. They laughing, like I exchange cash for jokes and they ask get broke. What if the cash get low? But don't you know once that cash get low, Jesus better be the one that stays low. They laughing, like I exchange cash for jokes and they ask